In terms of the fiscal implications of the referendum, my most immediate concern is that we fully protect the funding we are due to get from Europe. And in my department, I'm responsible directly for Peace 4 and Interreg 5 programmes, and that's around £500 million, around €550 million. Indeed, our task is to safeguard the £1.6 billion earmarked for programmes in the north and the border region between now and 2020. I listened carefully to Senator Black refer earlier to some of the great projects he works with in North Belfast, but it is true that disproportionately Peace and Interreg monies has been spent and channelled towards areas which have been underserved. So it's gone into the Sandy Rose and the Tigers Bay and the Bogside and the Craigan and so on, and into the border regions. In the 2007-13 round of programmes, projects such as the HEAnet Centre in East Belfast, inspirational cross-community project, the Peace Bridge in Derry, the People's Park in Portadown, they really manifested what the Peace Programme is about and how it can boost and invigorate communities. The statement from the British Chancellor, Mr Hammond, in August falls short of what we wanted to see, particularly in relation to Peace and Interreg cross-border programmes. What the Chancellor did is that he gave a commitment that project approvals which were delivered before the autumn statement, it's 23rd of November, we know now. He said he would underwrite those programmes and those contracts. In my view, this is insufficient because it would leave €1.1 billion due to be issued post-November at risk. However, my concern today is equally for the €550 million, £500 million earmarked for release pre-autumn statement. In that regard, and I think this is where the rubber hits the road. In that regard, we have €120 million of letters of offer for cross-border job creation, environmental and health projects, and they are log-jammed in the system. That's 17 separate Interreg letters of offer which have been cleared and are ready to issue from the statement, and which will affect the constituencies we've heard about: Donegal, Louth, Fermanagh, South Armagh, areas like that, is really health boards on both sides of the border, for example. Our friends in Intertrade with really extensive programmes for SMEs. Those letters of offer are stuck in the system. The Executive, my Finance Department, the Special EU Peace Body, the Interreg panels, they have all stepped up to expedite these funding applications. In fact, in my view, they've done Trojan work to speed up the process to ensure money is released to the bridge builders, the peacemakers and the job creators on the ground. However, I would respectfully suggest that their efforts need to be matched by the Irish Government, the British Government and the EU Commission. Notwithstanding the limbo that we're living in at the minute, notwithstanding the grave difficulties surrounding the EU referendum, all three of those institutions, all three of those bodies should commit to releasing this €120 million as soon as possible. This, of course, and the little bit I heard, of course, I think people realise this isn't a problem which is confined to one part of the island. It affects us all. The Irish Government, as Minister Flanagan stated, has an absolutely key and pivotal role to play in the interest of all on the island, to play that certainly in their day-to-day dealings, as he explained with the British Government, but also on the EU side of the negotiating table. The case needs to be made to the rest of the states in the European Union and to the British Government that future arrangements need to recognise and respond to unique challenges we face here in Ireland.